still the same day. And I just want to record this. I mentioned that when I woke up, it was like 4:30. Yeah. And how I wanted to go back to bed because I was like, oh, it's early. Even though I was awake, right? Even though after talking out, I woke up a little bit more. And so, but I wanted to go back to sleep because I want to freaking heal it. The top part hurts more than the bottom, for sure. So I know that when you sleep, you heal. That I just know that, right? When you sleep, you actually heal. Physically you heal. Esther Hicks came out, the video from yesterday, and I'll post it again. They're talking about Abraham Hicks, about how sleep actually helps you also disconnect from your vibration so that the momentum slows down, right? So whatever you put in your vibration, that's why sleep's important. Aside from the physical benefits of healing that I know, right? Babies sleep all the time. Babies grow fast. That's why they sleep a lot. Teenagers are also sleeping a lot during that phase because they're also like their brain is growing, especially the brain. Anyways, I want to go back to sleep. It's like the sucker could heal better, right? But I was having a hard time sleeping. I was having a little bit of a hard time sleeping. But I forced myself back. And I was in and out of sleep because the alarms are starting to go off, right? So I mentioned that I have dreams where they're just trying to get me up. And I end up realizing that's why they're... so this dream. I know that my living room looks different. There's a feeling like I know that my living room looks different. I feel my brother, actually. I feel my brother. This is interesting. It's my brother that I feel in the next room. And I'm sleeping. I'm trying to sleep, right? Even though I'm trying to sleep. So then all of a sudden I hear what sounds like, you know, those toy cars when you roll them on something, and so I hear that. But it sounds loud. And I'm like, oh, he must have found a car. He must have found a toy car. And he's rolling it back and forth because I could hear it on the other side of the wall. And then in my dream, there's this realization. I don't live with my brother. I don't live with my brother. Who's making this sound? And then I hear the... And that's what it sounds like, the car. Back and forth. Then it gets louder. And then it's like almost like I have a heater there. And it sounds like it's like right here. But it's blowing. And so it's literally shaking this. And I freak out just enough in the dream. Just enough in the dream for it to freak me out. Because I'm like, what the hell? It's different than the rolling one in the very beginning. I should have entertained that one, right? And been like, okay, wake up. Thinking, right? That for a lot of people that alone would freak them out. But for me it was more like, oh, that feels good. so I think they're knowing more or less like how much of a fear factor, right? To like wake me up. So that was a wake up one. So as I'm hearing the like to move, and this is starting to move, and I'm like right here in the middle, and I'm like, oh come on. I just want to sleep a little bit more. So I'm like, in my dream, I'm like, okay. And I start doing it so I can wake myself up. Because it then started feeling like that sleep paralysis. So I'm like, okay, I need to get up. I'm trying to do it myself so I can wake myself up from my sleep state into my wake state. It's just like, But it's funny, you know, if you don't know what that means, right? For a lot of people who don't pay attention to their dreams and don't pick up on what type of dream they're having, they freak themselves out. And so, yes, did this dream startle me? Yes. But I realized what kind of dream it was. I was like, okay, get up. It's 7. I still feel like it's freaking early, but yeah. I have things to do, people to see. It's just funny. I had I remembered other scenes from that first stream with my friend. And the scenes were regarding the police. I don't know if I shared that. Oh gosh, there was another scene that I remember when I was laying down trying to go back, because I was like, oh yeah, that's right, there's that other scene too. But I remember chasing someone across the border. I'm chasing someone across the border. So that's all I remember. Chasing someone across the border. And I'm cutting through the lines. It's also it's like part of the authority. Part of like I'm holding a position. I have a clearly, right? If I'm able to like jump through the lines, the border, and I'm calling someone to like to tell them like they're going that way. I don't know what that one's about, but okay.
Hey you, my name is Yubi and I use she, they pronouns, and you've just finished watching a clip from my video diary entries where I'm documenting my healing journey as I learn how to navigate my spiritual awakening. I have learned that this experience and process is unique to each and every one of us in whatever way we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of formal mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself as these experiences unfold, and really inviting you along for the ride. Please know that there is a time gap between when these videos post and my real timeline, and also that these clips build upon each other similar to chapters in a book. So if you find yourself lost or confused, feel free to click on the playlist section or the link below, where you can jump around, check out the other chapters, and or catch up. Also, please know that you're more than welcome to check out my website, www.youbecominghealed.com, where I've gathered all of this information, my background, experience, and education to create online self-paced courses to help you on your healing journey wherever you are. You're also more than welcome to check out my other YouTube channel at You Becoming Healed, where I've entertained a podcast, including clips from these courses so that I can make this content accessible to more and more people. Please click like, subscribe, subscribe, and share this content. So again, it reaches more people with the hopes that other people will resonate and connect with the healing journey and the stories shared so that they don't feel alone in their own process. I thank you in advance. I'm grateful to you, and I wish you well.